What's up, beautiful souls? Welcome to the full moon workshop. Maybe you notice the environment here is a little bit different. It's because I am traveling right now, so I'm at a cottage. Also, I'm filming on my phone because the Wi-Fi was not amazing. So, excuse me for that. But welcome if this is your first time. This will be really short, really simple. You don't need anything, maybe a paper and pen for later, but that's it. This is a full moon in Virgo. It is the last full moon of last year's energy. Thank God, because I am so ready for Aries season. I am ready for the new energetic year. I am ready for the spring equinox. So that is a fucking vibe. Also, I have the Ace of Wands here. So like, we are ready. We are ready to start something new. We are ready to invite in the fire and the creativity and the spark and the excitement. I feel like there's been a lot of maybe like tense energy, a lot of conflicting energies, a lot of trying to start something new and move forward, but still feeling blocked, stuck, drained, frustrated. So I'm going to explain what the astrology looks like right now. I'm going to help you hopefully make more sense of what your experience looks like right now. You're like, why is this happening? I'm going to try to explain to you today. And we're going to help clear your energy. Yeah, whatever. Let's just jump into it. This is a pay what you can workshop. So the link is below. Thank you for all of your donations. This is my job, so I really appreciate that. We got the Hierophant reversed and the Justice card upright. Justice upright here. Like, this is saying we are fucking done, first of all, because the Hierophant reverse, this is like old commitments, old contracts, old ideas, habits, behaviors, cycles. It's like, I don't want to continue doing that. I don't want to continue socializing with these people or acting like that, or my behavior is like, I'm really observing right now, and I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like that part of me. I don't like how I maybe adjust myself for other people to make them more comfortable and I'm not comfortable. That's very low vibrational Virgo energy also, just so you know, because now this full moon in Virgo can have all of us feeling really sensitive to that kind of Virgo energy. So a low vibrational Virgo energy could be overthinking, obsessing, trying to control everything. Self-hatred also, like really picking yourself apart. It's like, you don't need to do that. Like, if you wouldn't say that to your best friend, don't say it to yourself. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you doing? So it's really important right now to just make sure that we're aware of what we're thinking and how we're acting and what we're doing. A high vibrational Virgo energy is very well organized. It's connected to health and wellness, helping other people, making sure that we're taking care of ourselves, taking care of others, cooking at home. It's like a very balanced, nice sign, and it's really responsible and has a good idea and perspective connected to how we organize different things that we're trying to process or trying to set up a process for. So for example, a Virgo, and maybe some of you are noticing, wow, and you don't need to be a Virgo yourself, but just overall with this full moon in Virgo energy, maybe you're noticing, wow, like I'm really wanting to clean up my home, for example, or to change my daily routines, because Virgo is connected to the everyday routines. So maybe if you want to set up a new structure for your mornings, or you want to set up your new office, or you want to establish a new process or rule for something, like now is a really good time to use that energy and apply it to that kind of thing, okay? This Ace of Wands, I'm really excited about. Okay, I'm really excited because, like, Wands is connected to fire. Fire is connected to Aries. Aries is the fresh, energetic year. It's the new cycle. It's excitement, movement. It's connected to Mars, so it's like taking action. So I really feel that when the spring equinox hits, after that, Aries season starts, we're moving into new energy. We are ready for this new chapter, and we're actually in the new chapter. So today, this full moon in Virgo, I'm going to help you clear out any of the old blockages. So when we go into that spring equinox, we have a fresh, clean slate, and we're ready for this new cycle, okay? Also, if you are interested and you want to join, I am hosting tomorrow on Sunday, Sunday, a live ceremony for the spring equinox. There will be an energy cleanse, a sound bowl healing, and different things. Anyways, the information's below. So, this full moon in Virgo. Virgo is connected to earth energy, and it's a mutable sign. So if you think about earth energy, it's everything related to what we do every day. Money that we spend, money that we make, how we use our bodies, how we invest our time, our energy, our money, our resources. But Virgo itself is mutable. So now we have an opportunity to really review and think about how we want to invest our time, energy, money, how we want to use our bodies, how we want to cook and eat, how we want to organize our lives and our process and our everyday habits and like routines, for example. So if you don't like how you make money, if you don't like how you are budgeting, or maybe you're spending a lot of money, or maybe you're too tight with your money and you're like, I should spend a little bit more and move that energy, because remember, money and resources are energy also, right? So we have to move them to make sure that it's going out and it's coming back and it's moving. But if you notice you have habits, maybe a daily practice or something you do that you don't like, or health issues you want to focus on healing, or you want to change how you eat, change how you work, change something connected to your human experience here on earth. Now is an amazing time to reflect and to understand what you want to drop. And then in like 3 days, when we start the spring equinox, an amazing time to jump in and start fresh with those new habits, new behaviors, new budgeting techniques, new cooking methods, or whatever. So this is a really good opportunity for us to pause. Why? Because it's also the last full moon of the past year. So like, we can really stop for a second, take a break, slow down, and just think about how much you've grown. Think about what changes have happened over the last year, and now figure out how you want to adjust yourself and adapt to this next cycle. You don't need to make all of the changes today. You just need to be aware of them and to establish an intention to start moving in that new direction. And how do you move in that new direction? First, we need to clear. How do you clear? Today, we're going to help with that, okay? Another interesting fact is that Virgo is ruled by Mercury. Mercury, the planet of communication and thinking. So maybe there's some people that we need to just talk to. Maybe we just need to tell other people how we really feel, or this project doesn't work for me, or this job, I'm not interested in working here. Maybe you need a raise. Maybe you want just different clients. Maybe you want to just quit and go establish your own business. And like, that's amazing. Follow that intuitive compass, because right now we're still in Pisces season. So Pisces has a very strong intuition. Pisces is connected to the higher self. If you are noticing that you're having vivid, strong dreams, or you're just like, wow, I continue to have all these new ideas, or things are popping up in your head and you're like, well, I'm like surprising myself. That's nice to hear and nice to see or nice to think about or whatever. It's like, follow that. There's a reason that you are given that download. Like, the universe wants you to do something with that information. So if you are receiving something, perfect. Maybe hold on to it. Maybe start to plan how you can apply it. Use this Virgo energy to establish and create a plan of action. Or at the very least, communicate it. And you don't need to tell everyone. You don't need to tell that specific person right away. but maybe with a friend, with a coach, with a therapist, or someone that you can trust. Chat with them and allow that energy to actually start to change and move. Because when it shows up in your mind, that's one thing, that's great. But we need to apply it and to speak it and then to start acting with that same energy. And later you will notice the change catches up and everything actually shifts, right? Okay. Whew. Let me see here. I also like this. This one card fell out. So this tarot deck is a little bit unique, but they have this card included. And it says, this is the way. This is the way. So I really feel like we need to trust ourselves. Like, other people don't understand your vision. Other people don't get your downloads. They don't have your intuition. They don't understand your dream, your path, and they don't need to, because it's not their message. It's not their journey. It's not their vision. So we really need to trust ourselves and understand. And we need to understand that whatever is in front of us, whatever we're feeling, whatever we feel called to do, and we want to follow that intuition, that is the way. Like, go for it, okay? We are completing old cycles. This Justice card is saying we are completing old cycles. We're also finding better balance, and karma has already been paid off. Like, you have an opportunity now to start a fresh cycle. So use it, okay? Don't waste it. There's a few, so I'm going to talk a little bit about the astrology now, and then we're going to start the energy clearing, and then we're pretty much done. But the astrology, we have the moon in Virgo, obviously, full moon in Virgo. And it is trining Pluto in Capricorn. So if you don't know what that means, don't get freaked out. I'm going to explain it now for you. There's a lot of energy that is supporting us if we are trying to figure out what safety means for ourselves now. So, how do you feel safe in your home? How do you feel safe in your community? How do you feel safe in your partnerships, relationships, love? How do you feel safe in your body? So if you've noticed that there are some things that maybe make you feel uncomfortable, or maybe connections with people that you're like, ugh, I don't like your behavior and that makes me feel unsafe. Or if you're just noticing, I don't really like my own behavior and I can't continue to, drink every day, or like whatever, eat McDonald's every day, or like whatever your thing is like, if you're noticing that something that you're doing, or something that you are connected to, or something in your environment happening around you is making you feel unsafe, then you need to identify that, and you need to figure out how to clear and integrate that knowledge and apply it to a new structure moving forward. Because now, with Pluto in Capricorn, we have an opportunity to really establish new structures and foundations for the future. And these are long term. So whatever you're feeling now, if it's uncomfortable, like it doesn't feel nice, that is your identifier to say, oh wow, this doesn't feel nice. I need to change that. I need to figure out how to use that knowledge and apply a new structure for myself. Okay. We also have Uranus in Taurus, and it is sextile Mercury in Pisces. So again, what does that mean? I'm going to tell you. We have a lot of opportunities for new ideas, a lot of new downloads, a lot of new communication, maybe coming in, or if we want to communicate to other people, I think you should really go for it. We have a really good chance right now to break through old blocks. So like breaking them down and overcoming them and moving forward. The last thing is that Uranus in Taurus is also squaring Mars and Venus in Aquarius. So again, a A lot of us are trying to figure out what we value now, how we want to move forward, fighting for what we want and protecting ourselves and protecting our resources, etc. But as we're moving forward and we see new doors about to open and we have these new visions, we want to start and jump in and get going and move, but there's maybe blocks, delays, frustrations. Maybe the right people haven't showed up, or we don't have all the resources, or whatever. So these are just overall energies right now. There's not a lot that we can control regarding the planets. Like, we can control our reaction to that kind of energy, but like, what do? If it's not time to jump and move forward and run, then don't do it. If we're blocked, like if we're actually blocked right now, energetically blocked, then why would we like force it and like try to like run? Like, we'll just fuck something up, right? So it's like, if we're blocked, if the door is not opening, then just chill, slow down, wait. Aries season is starting very soon, like literally in like 3 days. So like that new energy, that shift will spark these new fires of creation inside of us and around us. And you will notice that you have an opportunity to actually move forward very soon. So be patient, slow down, chill, okay? I think that's it. I'm going to start the energy cleanse now. Today will be a little bit different because I'm going to speak and just use some computer music. So I hope it works. I tested it before. It sounded fine. So forgive me if not. But yeah, if you want to lay back or close your eyes, or you can lay down, that's fine. Now is your opportunity to do so. I also just like to acknowledge that the majority of the people taking this workshop are settlers on their land, and indigenous people were there, living there long before us. So we do have responsibility in reconciling that. And also, deaf people are real and want to be included. So please add captions to your content and hire an interpreter if you're hosting an event, etc. Okay? So if you are comfortable now, I'm going to start the music. First thing I want you to do is to just close your eyes. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to think about a green fire burning in front of you on the ground. And with your hands, starting at the top of your body, you can imagine you have a gold comb, and you're just going to comb out any negative, low vibrational energy, any cords or connections that we don't want. We're just gonna clean them out. So just comb down your body and toss it into that fire. I'm going to use distance energy symbols to help clear you also. So I'm going to start some music now. So just continue to keep your eyes closed and comb out that negative energy and just toss it into the fire. So now I want you to imagine white light is pouring down from above, like a shower or rain or whatever. But that white light is bringing and inviting in protective energy, and it is filling up your aura with more protection, okay? So I just want you to envision the white light pouring down onto you now. I'm going to use different energy symbols to invite in more protection and well-being for you. So just think of that now, the white light pouring down. So now I want to start with the guided meditation. Today I'm going to speak instead of a recording just because of the technical issues. So keeping your eyes closed, we're going to take a minute to just reflect on the past year. We're wrapping things up, we're closing out cycles. So before we begin this new energetic year, I want you to just think about a few of the big lessons that you've had this past year. Can you think of one experience, situation, or person who really taught you a big lesson this year? Maybe it was upsetting, maybe it was exciting and joyful, maybe it was hard and heartbreaking. But it was important for you to experience so that you could apply all of that knowledge, all of that learning into this next cycle. So now I want you to just think about one big win. Something you achieved, something you did really well. Maybe you became more financially independent. Maybe you focused more this year on rest and relaxation or health. What is something that was really exciting, that was really positive, that happened to you this past year? And now, experiencing both the challenging lesson and a big win, I want you to give thanks to both experiences because they brought polarity and different energies, and they allowed you to learn in different ways. So I just want you to quickly show some gratitude for the lessons and the experiences that happened. The big ones, the small ones. Giving yourself love and gratitude for the journey this past year. And now we're going to do one deep inhale. So we can inhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Now I want to focus on dropping any blocks in your life, in your energetic field. So the first thing I want you to do is to imagine 3 candles are burning in front of you. I want you to take the first candle in your hand, and I want you to look at it, and I want you to think about any work or career related connections, people, contracts, agreements, things that you really want to drop because you feel like they're not benefiting you moving forward. You've already learned from these people, or you've already learned from this job or this project, and now you feel it's time to drop it. So I want you to just think about that energy for 1 minute. What is wrong with this experience currently? What is blocking you from moving forward? What about this person, or what about this project, what about this job do you feel is keeping you stuck? Maybe there's old fears still coming up, connected to receiving or connected to abundance, or you have fears connected to money. Maybe we grew up hearing money is hard, is challenging, money doesn't grow on trees. So we just accepted what we had, but now we know we want more. Now we're ready for more. So I want you to think about those blocks, those people, those projects. I want you to feel that energy in your body, and I want you to put all of that energy into the candle. So you see the candle burning. It's absorbing all of that energy. And I want you to blow it out. Now I want you to take the second candle, and I want you to think about any connections in your life. They could be friends, family, could be lovers, maybe past ex-lovers or experiences from the past that made us feel not great. They make us feel like we were taken advantage of. Maybe there were some people who lied, broke our hearts. Maybe you're still trying to forgive yourself for hurting another person, lying, cheating, any kind of betrayal. I want you to really feel that experience in your body for a second. I want you to feel that heartbreak, or feel that guilt or shame. And I want you to understand that that was part of the journey, part of your experience, but not something that you have to carry forever. So I want you to think about that energy and feel that energy in your body. And I want you to focus on the candle. And I want you to put that energy into the candle. And then blow it out. Now grab the last candle, and I want you to hold it and focus on it. And at the same time, I want you to think about any toxic cycles or beliefs, maybe self-limitations that you have. When you tell yourself you can't do it, or other people have projected their insecurities, their limitations onto you. Maybe there's old habits or old addictions or old cycles of comfort that we feel like they really don't serve us now. Is there an old behavior that you still carry out? Maybe you don't stop. Maybe you don't rest enough. Maybe your self-care routine is not present. Maybe you feel like you always have to go, 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 go. And it's like, it's time to chill. It's time to slow down. So I want you just for 1 second to think about those behaviors that you don't want to carry forward. The toxic cycles, the toxic belief systems in your mind that you don't want to continue moving forward. I want you to think about those energies, think about that, and feel it in your body, and then move that energy from your body into the candle. And then blow. Now I want to take one more deep inhale. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold. And release, 2, 3, 4. And with gratitude, we come back, we open our eyes, and we've completed the meditation. Okay, so I hope there was a few things that came up in your mind. If you didn't see anything, you didn't feel anything, it's fine. You can come back and do this meditation again later, or you can just write down whatever you already know you want to let go of under this full moon. So we're going to pause now on my face. That's the pause game. And I want you to write down on a piece of paper, under the full moon in Virgo, I am ready to let go of the following. And then you can put down whatever you saw in the meditation or anything else you want to add. Okay, so you can pause now. Can't go back, bitch. Okay, welcome back. That's it. So the paper you can now burn and destroy carefully and safely, of course. That's it though, really. Like, I'm so grateful to experience this year with all of you. I hope you had an amazing year as well. If you want to join the live ceremony on Sunday, it is including a energy healing, a sound bath. I believe it's like a 40-minute sound bath also. And then there will be some tarot, some astrology. We have an interpreter, of course. So if you're interested, the early bird ends in 24 hours, but the ticket link is below. Also, I am starting a text message service. So I will literally, like from my phone, be texting out the group. It's not a group, it'll be individual, like it'll come to you individually. You won't be involved in a group with all these messages. It'll just be like directly to your phone. But if you're interested in signing up for that, all the information is also below. You need to sign up for my email list because that will be the first opportunity to sign up for the text messaging, and they will get a really good discount for the year. If you see this workshop after, then you can just find that information on my website. Okay, I love you. Thank you for all the donations. I will see you very soon, and happy energetic new year. So soon. Please hurry up. Oh my God.